Orthodox Christmas is Thursday, and this morning we're talking about how Ukrainian culture helps make the festivities lots of fun with Katherine Vellinga, co-founder of Zirkova Vodka. Good morning and Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Oh, good morning, Bob. How are you today? It's not over yet. We've still got our celebration.
I know. Yeah, so I don't think I ate enough at Christmas, so I'm checking Ancestry.ca to see if I've got some Ukrainian so I can eat some more on Thursday.
You know what? It doesn't stop. There's Christmas. There's still New Year's ahead of us. And yeah, so it's interesting you talk about Ancestry.com because I think we're all really connecting with our family virtually, our roots, our heritage. And for me, my heritage is Ukrainian Canadian.
Yeah.
So it's all about food. It's about toasting. It's about family. So, yeah.
And celebrating the same thing, but of course based on the Julian calendar. But how does a Ukrainian Orthodox Christmas differ as far as how you celebrate?
Well, it starts with, I think everybody can relate to this. This has been a wild year. So I think this year is going to be different in terms of how we celebrate. It's the first time that I've had to rise up and be the matriarch in our family. So we're going to be celebrating here with the four of us and then connecting virtually with my extended family all across the world and toasting and enjoying each other's company.
Okay, well, you're going to share some dishes here.
Yeah, so I want all of you to join us. Join us on Thursday. And the first way you can join us is by enjoying some of our favorite things. So you can see here, I've got garlic, dill, radishes, onions, lemon, because when life gives you lemons, cucumbers, and we've made an infusion that's going to be ready in 3 days. So we've put it all into a beautiful jar. We've poured in some Zirkova together, and we're waiting for that to steep. And in 3 days, we're going to enjoy it in our Caesars, and you can even sip it. So we're starting with that.
That's a heck of an infusion.
I know, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? So actually, each of my family members is preparing it today. So we're all going to do a toast together on Thursday with infusion.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's something, it's something new that we've decided to incorporate into 2021. And then, Bob, I've got, we start with Christmas Eve, which is Yat. So it's the 12 meatless dishes. And I've been preparing some fish. We actually have a tomato sauce that I wanted to show you a little bit of how it's prepared.
Okay.
So we'll start with that. And I'm just going to take my frying pan. You're just putting in onions. You're sautéing them. Pretend I'm sautéing them. And I'm adding a little secret ingredient, and it's Zirkova together. So I'm actually putting in a little bit of together because that is going to caramelize the onions, really getting the flavors out. Then I'm adding in the garlic. Pretend I'm on a stove here. And just let that cook nicely. And then we're putting in some tomato juice, tomato sauce, and my secret ingredient, which is horseradish, of course.
Oh.
And we've let that cook nicely. And then I just put a little bit more of together. I've been cooking with together because it's such a beautiful flavor enhancer, the Zirkova Together vodka. I mean, fish and vodka is beautiful, but together really brings out the flavors. And then I filleted some fish, pan fried it, and then poured the tomato sauce over that. So that's all ready for Christmas Eve. And then we have our cabbage rolls. We've got a beautiful salmon with non-dairy vegan mayonnaise with Dijon because no dairy, no meat. We've got the pierogi sautéed with onions, and we've got some herring. And of course, then I add a bunch of vegetables to get it up to 12 dishes. You got to get creative.
Wow, it looks amazing. And for those not familiar, you mentioned Zirkova Together. There's actually two. There's Zirkova One to be enjoyed by itself, and then Together, great for these recipes or for mixing, right?
Yeah, so Ukrainian Canadian, the Ukrainian in me drinks vodka straight. and the Canadian community loves my sea, loves my cocktails. So naturally, what did I bring to the world? The best. So we're a local company. We're based in Ontario, and just we distill in the birthplace of vodka. So we actually distill in the origins, and we've created two. So Zirkova 1 for
Such
sipping,
a great idea, and inspired by a romantic getaway with your husband John in the homeland. And you know, more on that great story is online. We'll link up your website at chh.com. Great that we could be together. Katherine, Happy New Year and Happy Christmas.
Bob, here's to 2021.
Yes.
Thank you for all the years to connect all of us.
Give me a bottle of that stuff. Clunk.